Hi Pisces, and welcome to my channel. This is a weekly entanglement reading for those who have Pisces as their sun, moon, rising, or Venus sun. If you find this reading doesn't represent your situation, you can always check in on my future readings to see if your story comes up. If you find this reading resonates with you, or you simply like the way I read, you can show your support by donating through the link in the description box below. If you can't afford to donate, you can still support this channel by liking and sharing my videos and hitting the subscribe to all button. All right, Pisces, let's take a look at your messages today. Queen of Wands, the Tower, and the Queen of Swords. Wow. Okay. So this speaks to me of somebody in your life who is incredibly attractive, very creative, but also maybe a little bit hypercritical, who is blowing your mind. Conversely, this could be the way that you are behaving, and you are realigning how somebody else thinks about a certain way of being. Let's see. Person one is showing up as the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, and the Seven of Pentacles. What they've yet to realize, the Sun, Justice, and a secret that they're keeping, Six of Wands. Five of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the overall energy here for this person is a feeling of regret. They are showing up as somebody who's making a love choice, offering or receiving love, and they're ready to do this without knowing what the outcome is. They want to invest anyways. This is somebody who maybe makes some sort of a love offer or begins to feel the tinglings of love sensation, but also has some sort of a plan in terms of where to live, or how to make money, or how to get the day-to-day runnings of the financial situation to do with love going. I like this. I like it a lot. Okay. What they have yet to realize, because the Sun and Justice is showing in the subconscious of this person, is that there is some occurrence whereby they're going to get what it is they deserve. And this makes them incredibly happy. Let's take a look. Seven of Wands, the Magician, Eight of Wands. Okay, so if this person had up boundaries, they are now making a choice to choose a path where they can move beyond those boundaries. It feels like this person was at one point stationary, not moving, with boundaries, holding space so that they could kind of figure out what it is they wanted. And now what's happening is those boundaries are turning to action, and somebody is using all of their material, emotional, energetic, and intellectual resources to take action on something. And this makes this person incredibly happy. So if the Magician represents somebody in this person's life, then at one point, this person was kind of blocking them. Saying, I'm not in a position to move forward on this. Here are my boundaries. And then that switches, and they turn into somebody who has all of the resources necessary to put a ton of energy into, as we see with the Ace of Cups and the Seven of Pentacles, into grounding or making an investment in a new love. These two people are very aware that this choice that they're making in love is not, whether or not they're going to wear red or white socks today. This is a significant decision that will alter the paths of their lives. Okay, so the secret this person is conscious of, but they're keeping quiet, is victory. Six of Wands. All right, this person is having to shut something down or shut something out that really psychologically took a toll on this person. There was some sort of confusion that they had to really power through. High Priestess and the Chariot motivating this. They've had to really use their intuition in order to make things happen for them. Sorry, give me 1 second. Oh, had something caught in my throat. This person had a particular wish or needed to do some healing from a situation that was not good for them at all. They've had victory over whatever this is. Whether it's visible to everyone around them or not, they feel that they have tackled this. Fantastic. Okay, let's take a look at person 2. Nine of Cups, Three of Wands, Knight of Wands. This person has yet to realize, Page of Cups, Four of Cups, and the secret that they're keeping, the Hanged Man, Two of Cups on the bottom. This person has a wish, but they don't know how to make that wish happen. They're showing us the Knight of Wands, which is somebody who has a lot of sexual or creative or life force energy, and they don't know what to do with it. They don't know how to be consistent with it. This came up in somebody else's reading earlier. The difference between the Knight of Wands and the King of Wands is the King of Wands knows how to harness that energy and put it into projects in a useful way. The Knight of Wands, not so much. The Knight of Wands kind of starts projects, maybe doesn't finish them. But this person has a wish, and it comes true, but they don't know how to apply themselves to the wish. It concerns a Two of Cups, so this is about love, clarity about that Two of Cups. So what's happening in their subconscious that they have yet to realize? Page of Pentacles, Four of Cups. This person maybe got an offer and they didn't know what to do with it. It kind of left them depressed, or they made an offer and the other person didn't know what to do with it. This is Page of Pentacles, who is likely to bury this pentacle because they don't have a bank account, or they don't know that banks exist, or they don't know how to invest it in a way that will make it grow because they're still a page. This person became very disillusioned about the fact that they didn't know what to do with it. The Devil, there was something that was restrictive, some reason why they couldn't figure it out. Okay, so to clarify that, we have the Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, and the Ten of Cups. This was an offer that made this person incredibly happy, but I don't think that they knew how to balance it out. I think that this person knew that there was a lot of potential here for balance. Ace to the Six. I think the thing that depressed them is that it made them so happy and they didn't know what to do. Devil, Three of Pentacles, Page of Swords. This was a very uneven union. This is somebody who came to a situation of two people working together, or maybe even more people working together, but they arrived in an apprentice energy. They were learning. They may still be learning how to work with somebody. That was this restrictive energy. The Devil. Interesting. Okay, the secret that they're keeping, Hanged Man. This is your energy, Pisces. This is somebody who takes pause. Knight of Swords, Page of Wands, King of Cups. I need to look at the bottom. What's motivating this? Queen of Swords and the Devil. Okay. The thing that is restricting this person, and the reason that they're having to take pause, is this person needs to leave something that doesn't emotionally serve them anymore. They feel restricted by either someone around them or a narrative in their head that is hypercritical. And so this person is afraid to act. But in not acting, they are acting. And they're making decisions without enough information. Here, Knight of Swords, not properly thought through. Page of Wands, this is a very excitable and flirtatious energy. And King of Cups, which is not really communicating about emotions, but feeling intensely and deeply. So this person is a little bit out of sorts. They're showing us a page, a knight, and a king, which means their energy, their intellectual movements, and their emotions are not aligned at all. They're at very different stages, which is common for all of us, right? It's very rare that you're gonna find the person who is all kings and queens across the board for all four elements. But this person in particular is trying to figure out, or is taking pause to think about why they walked away from something. And this is what they're coming up with. I made snap decisions. I handled the energy of this relationship in a very immature way. And I didn't really say what I felt. And the reason that those restrictions came up for me is because in my head, I had a narrative that was incredibly hypercritical. Yikes. That's interesting to me. This person really had something that made them happy. This was a wish come true. This is something that could have grown into something with incredible potential for give and take that would have made them, or maybe it did go that way and it did make them incredibly happy. But they were depressed. And why? I think that they just couldn't rise to the occasion. Let's go back to recap for person one. We have the Lovers, the Ace of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles. This is somebody who is ready for love, wanting to do the love in terms of like, let's move in together. Let's try to figure this out. Let's put our money where our mouths are to invest. And this person, again, having victory over something that was very difficult for them. Let's take a look at the quality of this bond. Who are these two people to each other? Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, Four of Cups. Oh, flop show. Six of Swords and the World. Okay. On the bottom, Judgment. I'm going to go back up here to the dice. So Queen of Wands is somebody who is ready to go, very creative, makes things happen. Queen of Swords is somebody who is incredibly discerning and really says it like it is, and there's a tower between them. To me, this symbolizes, as I am reading this, there is one person who wants to make a meal out of the potential of something. And there is somebody else over here who is being hypercritical, possibly even to the point where they feel held back by this hypercritical energy. And there's some sort of a bust that comes between these two people. And here is the issue. Somebody is juggling and going back and forth, or they feel like they're being juggled. My guess is that this person feels like they're being juggled because this person had all of the ingredients that they needed for happiness in their lives, and they couldn't make it happen. Now, Two of Pentacles, Seven of Swords, that's the deception card, and Four of Cups. This is a juggling, lying, depression. That's the direct translation would mean that. And the reason, the motivator as to why this happened is because somebody was moving away from something that was tumultuous and closing out a cycle. Now that shows up in both of these people. It shows up in this person. This is a psychological ending of something that was very traumatic for this person. And this person is trying to figure out how to, grow up and be all of the things that are necessary in order for them to have this connection that makes them happy. The problem, I think, is interpretation. Even though this is an ending of cycles and moving towards something that is calmer waters, that may be like what is actually happening. The motivator. What is actually happening is this appears to be about depression, deception, and somebody unable to make a decision as to where their resources need to go. I feel like this has a lot to do with very difficult decisions, judgment on the bottom, that people are making, the inability to see or keeping secrets about victory. I don't think these two people are talking enough. I think that this person's showing up in the King of Cups. This energy, King of Cups, Page of Wands, very flirtatious, Knight of Swords, very almost like a triggered, immature, not really talking about how much they love the other person or what they feel about the other person. This is a very secretive, but kind of lashy, outy energy here with the Knight of Swords, Page of Wands. Easily excitable, right? I think that person 2 is leaving, perhaps, person 1. I think that they made a mess out of a situation, and now they're on their way out. I think that this person had difficulty making decisions because they were really uncertain about what victory meant to them. Let's look at the future of this connection. I'm sorry I don't have better news for you, Pisces. The future of this connection. Working together, confusion, going off into your own corners. And motivating this, anxiety, the world again. Somebody's got to close out a cycle that leaves them feeling incredibly insecure and anxious. Queen of Coins at the bottom. Somebody is around, maybe a Virgo, maybe a Sagittarian, who can help with this anxiety. The problem is, I feel that somebody needs to start asking tough questions about why they want to work with a whole bunch of people or allow a whole bunch of people in on a project. It just confuses them. I feel like somebody in this, I think it's person 2, because they're sitting in the hangman position, has gone in to say, like, why am I so interested in having all of these fingers in the pot? Like, it just causes mass amounts of confusion. But this person still needs to come to that. You know, and I think they are doing the work to ask those questions. All right. Basically, the future of this connection is going to revolve around somebody really doing some sort of self-reflexive work. Advice for the watcher. Advice for the watcher. Whether you are a Piscean or whether you are a cross watcher, what is the advice? Two of Swords, Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. Strength, Six of Wands. If you want success in Nine of Cups, if there's a wish that you have for this entanglement that you want to come true, you're going to have to really work at getting the success, because right now you're in a battle. If this is showing up as Six of Wands in the advice, you are in the Five of Wands now. You can do it. It can come together, absolutely, for sure, but it's going to take a lot of energy. Queen of Coins again, Page of Swords, learning, a wish, or healing. I feel like somebody is going to have to really nurture the opportunity that comes to them. And if the Ace of Pentacles is showing up on this side, I feel like it's this person. I feel like this person has a lot of work to do. This person is doing their work and they're feeling victorious and they are ready to invest. Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles. This is somebody who is going to have to take the blindfold off and really kind of inspect how it is they can nurture, they can take up a nurturing energy to nurture the Ace of Pentacles. Because what's happening is this person is sitting in like this energy, right, that I discussed earlier. And this is not conducive to having, coming to this Three of Pentacles, where you're coming together with somebody to work on something. No, that's not what this is. These are not the cards to come together and work on something and foster it. Queen of Coins is, right? Queen of Coins is typically seen as the wife or mother card who knows how to nurture people using resources in like a domestic environment. Page of Swords, there's that Apprentice card again. And the Star, healing or a wish. If you want to make the situation happen, you're going to have to use a lot of strength in order to have victory. It's going to take a lot of work. But the work that you need to do is put it into learning how to be somebody who can cultivate. A little bit less on the snap judgments, a little bit less on the easily excitable energy, a little bit less of keeping your emotions to yourself. This is kind of self-serving energy to me here, which is connecting to the Seven of Swords here. This is somebody who didn't know what to do, and so they did the things that served them, as opposed to thinking more about how do I grow this opportunity, as opposed to being defensive, or just making assumptions that the other person is psychically going to know what it is I'm thinking or feeling. There is resistance here, right? Somebody's not taking off the blindfold and addressing the situation. That's what needs to be done. There. Okay, Pisces, that is what I have for you today. If you enjoyed the reading, then like, share, and subscribe to all, or use the donation link below. Peace and gratitude from me to you, and please take care.